3-time Grammy Award-winning rapper. He's also a music producer, fashion designer, restaurateur. He does it all. Please welcome Sean P. Diddy Combs.
Got a little gift for you. So.
That's very nice. There we go.
There you go. Vote. You got to vote.
Before we get into the vote thing, did you check out what I was doing while you were busting out yours? Did you see what I was doing? I was doing
I started rocking with you.
Doing the white man robot right here.
Got to put a little
ass in it. Is that right? Hey. Got it. I got it, man. I got it now. But it doesn't look good when I do it.
How you doing, Mr. O'Brien?
I'm doing very well. Thank you for being here. Nice to have you on the show. There's so much to talk about here today. First of all, I gotta ask you. I've been obsessed with the fact. I know he doesn't work for you any longer.
Yes.
But for a long time, you famously had a butler, and the guy's name Fonzworth Bentley.
Fonzworth Bentley.
And there were these great photos that would show up in the magazines. Let's see this photo right here of Fonzworth Bentley holding an umbrella over you.
Yes.
I don't think it's raining there. This was to protect you
from the sun, and just in case it rained.
just in case anything happened. This guy would
always have to be prepared.
I think he followed you around indoors with an umbrella over your head. Now what happened? He no longer works for you. Is that right?
Yeah, yes. He's an entrepreneur. He has moved on to bigger and better things. I'm actually executive producing a TV show for him called All My Crew on MTV.
Okay. So we can see him soon.
He has an umbrella line. He's translated the umbrella. He always had a plan.
Okay.
He always had a plan. But he's also doing. He also does commentating for Access Hollywood.
Okay, good.
And he's done. He's in Kanye West's new video.
But this raises a big question.
Yeah.
Is there an opening? Do you have a butler now?
Yes.
What are you looking for in a butler now?
I'm telling you right now. I'm actually interviewing for a butler. I'm looking for a white man. White man.
You want a white butler?
White man.
That's
white
good.
Man, equal opportunity employer.
Is there any
white
chance?
Man with an accent.
Is there any chance?
A lot of knowledge.
Is there a knowledge? He has to have an accent and like a distinguished accent.
A lot of knowledge and service and fine wines and sexy.
Okay.
Knowledge and sexy.
Okay, those things aside, could I be your butler for a day? Wouldn't people like it? I would have a camera crew shoot it. If I was your butler for a day, I know I could be a good butler. You? Yeah, me. I think I could hold an umbrella over your head. I'd take good care of you. Mr. Cohen, good to see you. I'd be great. I think it would be a lot of fun, me following you around for a day, being your butler.
We
think about it.
We could try.
We'll shoot it. It'll be a reality show on VH1. People are going to love that. Let me ask you something. I don't know if this is just made up myth or if this is true, but I'm told that when you go to a hotel, anytime you go to a hotel, you don't just check in the way everybody else does. You send someone ahead to prepare the hotel room for you.
It's called preparing the sexy.
Preparing the sexy.
Yeah.
What's preparing the sexy?
When I walk in, I definitely take pride in being the originator of the preparation of the sexy.
Yes.
Yes, and that's candles. I like candles. I like tuberose. That's a smell. I like that scent. I'm attracted to scent.
What kind of scent? What kind of?
Tuberose.
Tuberose.
Yes.
Okay, it's a scent you like.
Yes, it's a scent.
Okay.
Tuberose.
Yes.
I like lilies. I like white orchids. Roses, things of that nature. I'm into baths. So I like my bath at the right temperature. It's just little things that I personally like. I work hard, and I like my room to be sexy.
Sure. You like to prepare the sexy, is what you're saying. You can't just count on the sexy. Prepare the sexy.
You have to make sure you go through the proper measures to make sure that your sexy is there when you arrive.
See, that's what I have never gotten right my whole life. I have not prepared the sexy. I've always assumed that the sexy's just going to hit me,
Yeah.
Hasn't happened yet, but if you send someone ahead and prepare the sexy,
then you're prepared.
Then you're prepared. So this is good. I'd like to learn more about that. But first I have to ask you about your incredible, you've tried so many things, you succeeded, and then you said you're going to go on Broadway.
Yes.
Okay, where you did Raising the Sun, and people were skeptical, and then you did a great job, Raising the Sun, and people...
Thank you.
That must have been very satisfying.
I was scared to death.
You were scared to death?
Scared to death, and it was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life, but it was the most rewarding thing. It prepared me for a future as an actor, and it really literally changed my life, because to go out there in front of like 2,000 people, 8 times a week, every night, it is a scary thing. And to not have any takes. You can't take no time outs,
The audience is right there. There's no way you can say, let's stop, let's forget that.
One time I don't want to sound too vulgar, but one time I actually got diarrhea, as I was on stage.
Right. That happened to me tonight during the show, but we were able to move on.
Believe me, there are no takes.
Right. So you just moved on and took care of that problem somehow? I don't even want to know. I don't even know what you did. Probably pretty hard to prepare the sexy into those situations. But
those two don't really mix.
No, don't say mix. But when you did Raising the Sun, I think it influenced other rappers, because I don't know if you right after that, I think 50 Cent appeared in Fiddler on the Roof. I have the poster right here. That was a big, huge occasion. He was very good. Now, I hate to make this all about me. Tevye blew me away. I hate to make this all about me, but you have this every year in the Hamptons. You have this party that is the party in the Hamptons. It's called the White Party. Everybody dresses all in white. Yeah. It's this distinguished event. How do I get invited to that party? I've driven by that party in my Dodge Neon. I've tried to infiltrate that party. Never happens. How do you get? Is this always the coolest people are at that party?
You have to have a lot of positive energy. You're a
very negative person. Yeah, a lot of negativity.
Yeah, you're a rap.
Yeah, so that's not going to happen.
Do you own any white?
Do I own any white?
White clothing, like linen white.
I can't wear white because I am so sickly white. Naturally, that I wear colors to look kind of alive. That's what I do. When I wear a white suit, people don't see me and I'm hit by cars. So.
Okay, well, those two. Do you listen to hip hop music?
Yes, I do actually listen to hip hop.
To hip hop music?
I do, and people ask me to stop pretty quickly. Maybe I'm.
We need.
It's not going to happen.
We need to invite you to another party.
Yeah. Get me invited to some party is all I want. Whoa, my seat just went down.
There you go.
We have like this crappy office chair here, and occasionally it just gives out and falls. This is why I'm never invited to P. Diddy parties, is because of these situations right here. I'd be at the party at this level right here.
You don't have your sexy together.
No, I don't have my sexy together. I think we've established that. For a long time, people say that people have good luck, but clearly it's not good luck. You've been working on being a great entrepreneur since you were a kid. What were you doing when you were a kid? I understand when you had a paper route, you even went at it differently than most kids who just get a bicycle and deliver papers.
Yes, I've done everything from wash floors and bathrooms to pump gas. And when I was 12, I started becoming an entrepreneur. You would have paper routes, and everybody would have a certain section of the city. So I had an idea to go to maybe the east side of the city, and I would speak to the guy that had the whole east side, and I would say that, I will deliver your papers. You can stay at home, and we can just split the profit. And then I went to the west side. I did the same thing because I felt like, half of a dollar was more than half of nothing.
Right. So this is you were thinking outside the box even at that age. Like, how can I maximize?
Yeah, I was maximizing, my full potential, my full upside, at that point.
Right. You were preparing your sexy when you were like 4. That's before most of us know there is a sexy.
I was really trying to eat.
Right. Oh, it's good though. We have. I know we want to talk about this campaign that you're doing now, which is to get out the vote, trying to get people to vote, and actually we have. And a bunch of celebrities. A bunch of celebrities have been involved in this campaign to get out the vote, and we actually have footage of you getting out the vote as only P. Diddy can. Take a look at this footage earlier. It's pretty amazing.
Come on, people, we got to be in charge of our own futures. Come on now, sign up, register to vote. Only a couple more weeks to the election. Let's go. Sign up right there.
I want to vote.
I'm sorry, sir. You're not on the list.
Oh, come on.
Come on. Sign up now, people. Come on now. Couple more weeks to the election. Hey. Sign on up. Ladies, complimentary champagne.
That's the only. That's only you can do it.
What up, y'all? It's Coffee on the Vid. Back at it, and everything Diddy related just now with this context and everything that we have just hits so differently, man. All that preparing the sexy-ish, and hell, even Conan and Diddy's little dance routine, dance number. There's just a whole lot of pause going around all over the place, man. For real, like not even joking around, man. Diddy, this guy just, I don't know, man. A lot going on with the trial as well right now. Jurors being dismissed. A lot of the legal analysts are stepping up and saying that this is big grounds for appeal, so that even if Diddy loses the trial, which is still up in the air, everyone, what do you think? Is he going to beat the case? Are you not quite sure? You think it could go either way? A lot of the legal analysts have been saying also, never forget that Diddy has a supreme dream team, legal team on his side, as he always has in any case that he's faced, whether civil or criminal. Don't forget the case with Shyne. You know what I mean? Shyne went and did 9 years. Diddy walked away a free man. And that was something that the feds were trying to get into, going back, questioning people from Diddy's whole run. They were trying to holler at J-Lo, everybody, you know what I mean? And nothing came of it. But there was a lot of talk back then that J-Lo was forced to hold a weapon for Diddy. And let Suge Knight tell it, just recently, the splitting up of J-Lo and Ben Affleck was a cause of this case. You know what I mean? That supposedly the feds were trying to question J-Lo, and when she wasn't giving them what they wanted. Again, this is according to Suge Knight. You know what I mean? This guy can tell some tall tales. He swears up and down that they leaked some of the footage that they had out to Ben Affleck, kind of as an FU to J-Lo, because she wasn't following their line of questioning and giving them the answers that they wanted. That they split up the marriage by showing Ben Affleck, hey, this is how J-Lo really gets down. It's a bit of a stretch, a bit of a reach, but tap in, comment, and let me know if you think it's realistic, or you believe it to be true, or you think it could possibly be true. Let's talk about it all. But yeah, a whole lot of pause going on in that footage, and you seen at the end that vote or die clip, that little skit they did. You know what I mean? He let the ladies through and gave them complimentary champagne, man. Did it have Molly and whatever else in it? We'll never know. But what's coming up that a lot of people are mentioning in regards to Diddy, who he spoke about in that interview there with Conan O'Brien, is Fonzworth Bentley, right? This guy was everywhere Diddy was for quite a few years, you know what I mean? Holding the umbrella, dancing in the music videos, all over Diddy's reality shows. But one thing he did that really goes down in the books and was caught on camera was holding a bag for Diddy to relieve himself in during a marathon, and then holding said bag of piss for quite some time. Is fucking crazy, man. But at the end of the day, Fonzworth Bentley, as you heard Diddy talking about, moved on to bigger and better things. Doing commentary for, what he say, Hollywood Access, selling a line of umbrellas, which I don't know if that became a thing, it became popular or not, or what exactly he, did success-wise in current climate, or is he just working a regular job, or what? I don't know. But he pretty much kind of vanished. His name came up in a recent interview with Vlad and Chopper. You know what I mean? Saying that he stole Chopper's chain.
You about your interaction with Fonzworth Bentley, man. Did he really fly with an umbrella? Did he really land at, did he really come in and Mary Poppins this thing?
Did he really steal your chain? He deboed my chain. It's levels. What's the difference between stealing and deboing? I'm asking you that since you asked me that.
He took it from you in your face?
Yeah.
He took it from you in your face? That's deboing.
Yeah, he kind of took it from me in my face. I told that nigga to hold I told that nigga hold my chain. I'm about to great perform, and I never quite see it.
What chain, little nigga?
So I gotta say this here. As much as Justin, I love Bentley. Him too. But Bentley had a reputation round up as a thief. So
yeah, J-Lo opened that up like her. She
ain't opened that up.
Okay, yeah, someone opened up, but J-Lo had mentioned some shit was missing.
Yeah, Bentley was stealing everything.
And musically, I don't know that it ever really panned out for him. I definitely remember him having a verse in that Kanye West workout remix video and all that. But as far as on a major scale, I don't think any of his music ever really made any noise. But what's very interesting about all this is in the trial, we've seen assistants and all kinds of people that work for Diddy take the stand. Some of them even under immunity deals, as you know, with the feds prosecution of Diddy. You know, they viewed some of these employees as being complicit in crime. So they took deals and stuff like that and agreed to testify and give it all up. But Fonzworth Bentley not mentioned in any of the criminal stuff, none of the civil complaints, nothing. And it really makes you wonder. And this all, you know, depends on what way you view Diddy. If you view that he really was out here running a criminal empire and you know, committing all kinds of fucked up crimes, or you're one of the individuals that believe that the feds are stretching all this, it either comes down to nothing was going on and that's just what it was, or, you know, Fonzworth Bentley was just such a good assistant. He kept everything on the low and everything was so quiet during that time period that nothing came out. But it's still kind of crazy that his name wouldn't be mentioned by any other people at all. It's really rather peculiar if you think about it all, you know what I mean? Like, to not be mentioned at all, not a single time, a single lawsuit, a single, you know, investigation, anything. It's really something. Like, tell me that ain't a trip. And I just wanted to point that out, as you see a lot of individuals, you know, in the media world are like, damn, Fonzworth Bentley was everywhere with Diddy. You know what I mean? Like, that was Diddy's right-hand man. He was his #1 butler. And he pushed on and moved on and did his own thing. But here, all these years later, where Diddy's whole life, his whole existence, especially in the limelight, is under a microscope. And it's like Fonzworth Bentley never existed. That's pretty crazy, man. So jump in the comments. Let me know your thoughts about it all. How and why you think that is. What you think it all means. Your thoughts on the case. And your thoughts on that clip. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Look forward to talking to y'all in the comments. I'm gone.